I refuse to let my daughter's fiancé stay in our guest room because I use it for my hobby. My daughter Chloe showed up last month with her fiancé Jordan for a weekend visit. They live 3 states over, so we don't see them much. I was excited to have them stay with us. My wife Janet had been planning meals for a week straight and cleaned the whole house top to bottom. Here's the thing though. About 4 years ago, I converted our guest room into my miniature wargaming studio. I paint tiny soldiers, build terrain, run campaigns with my buddies every other Saturday. I've got about $7,000 worth of models in there, custom shelving units, a 3D printer I saved up 8 months to buy, display cases with my best work, a dedicated painting desk with a lamp setup that cost me $400 alone. This isn't just some random hobby I picked up. It's literally the only space in the entire house that's mine. Janet has the sunroom where she does her pottery and plants. The living room is for both of us. Kitchen is shared. Bedroom is shared. The garage is full of both our stuff. This one room is it for me. So when Chloe called 2 weeks before the visit, I told her I'd set up the office for them. We have a pull-out couch in there. It's actually pretty nice. Memory foam mattress. I put clean sheets on it, got them extra pillows, made sure the bathroom right next to it had fresh towels. They arrived Friday night around 8. Chloe hugged me at the door. Jordan shook my hand and immediately asked where they'd be sleeping. I showed them the office. The couch was already pulled out and made up. Jordan looked at it for a second and then asked why they couldn't use the guest room. I told him it wasn't a guest room anymore. He asked what I meant. I explained that I'd converted it into my hobby space about 4 years back. He actually laughed, like he thought I was joking. I wasn't joking. Jordan asked what kind of hobby takes up a whole room. I told him miniature wargaming, painting models, building terrain, running campaigns. He looked at Chloe like I'd just told him I collected toenail clippings or something. Chloe jumped in and said the office was fine. Jordan didn't say anything else, but I could tell he wasn't happy. We had dinner. Janet made lasagna. Everything seemed okay. Saturday morning, I woke up early to make breakfast. I heard voices coming from upstairs. Jordan and Chloe were in the hallway right outside my studio. The door was cracked open. I came up the stairs and saw Jordan looking inside. He turned to me and said he didn't understand why they couldn't just sleep in there. He said the couch in the office was uncomfortable. I told him I'd slept on it before and it was fine. He said his back hurt. Then he said something that really ticked me off. He said it seemed pretty selfish to make your daughter and her fiancé sleep on a couch when there's a perfectly good bed in the other room. I told him there wasn't a bed in there. The room is set up with tables for gaming. He said we could move the tables. I said no, we couldn't because everything is arranged specifically for campaigns and storage. He said it's just toys. Just toys. I told him those toys cost more than most people's monthly rent. He rolled his eyes. Chloe tried to smooth things over. She said they'd be fine in the office. Jordan said she shouldn't have to be fine with a pull-out couch when her dad has an entire extra room he's not even using. I said I was using it. Every single day. I go in there after work. I paint. I plan campaigns. My friends come over twice a month and we play in there. It's not sitting empty. Jordan said that's not the same as using it as a bedroom. He said when you have guests, you're supposed to give them the guest room. I said it's not a guest room anymore and hasn't been for 4 years. He asked how often people visit. I said not that often. He said exactly so, why not just keep it as a guest room? I said because I use it for my hobby. He said I could do my hobby somewhere else. That's when I got really firm with him. I told him this was my house and my space, and I'd set up the office for them, which was perfectly comfortable. If he had a problem with that, he was welcome to get a hotel. Jordan's face went red. He said he couldn't believe I'd rather play with toy soldiers than make my daughter comfortable. Chloe grabbed his arm and pulled him back toward the office. The rest of Saturday was tense. Jordan barely spoke to me. During lunch, he made a comment about how nice it must be to have so much free time for hobbies. I didn't respond. That night, I heard them arguing in the office. Chloe was telling Jordan to drop it. Jordan was saying her dad was being ridiculous and disrespectful. She said it wasn't worth fighting about. Sunday morning, they left earlier than planned. Chloe hugged me goodbye. Jordan shook my hand but didn't make eye contact.